Get a different messenger. Yeah. My phone updated the other day and it just didn't. Now we gotta make nothing count. I like when you at home. I like when you got that advantage. Yeah, man of the hour. Hey man, don't listen to your daddy when he say foolishness. Shit crazy. So I mean, you get the Falcons. If you get the Falcons, I'll get the Saints. I'll get the Saints if you get the Falcons. You gonna get who? You gonna get the Ravens? Okay. You ain't gotta show me how to. I'll never use them again. Come on, send them. Send it. Uh, what? You got a whole mama right there. Man, nigga don't cook, don't do shit. Tell him to do some shit. You don't fucking participate in it. You get the Patriots. Huh? Uh,
Then you should get the NY. No, not the Giants.
the Jets.
I thought you were gonna get the Redskins.
You ain't think that?
Are you gonna get the Cowboys?
No.
You don't like the Cowboys? That,
Mayana.
okay.
Okay. How you on the Jets? What you do? Man. Let's see here. What, Mayan? Hold on, Mayana. Damn. Oh.
moment is pivotal. To feed the streets and say my influence umbilical. We gon' make it grimy. Then go get behind me. Told you I'm the best. I done said it with my chest. So for real, nobody try me. And I say, one for the money and two for the love. We the new era, so whoever may feel they above. Live in delusion, that's an illusion, it's absent of. Keep it together, don't act like you didn't know what it was. I'm on a whole nother planet, I'm about to show you. This wouldn't work if we planned it, meaning you won't understand it. We have to rings like it's Saturn. This feel like splitting an atom. We got involved with the pattern, so now we up and we at 'em. Watch out for my evolution. Around and start a revolution. I am more than a being, I'm an institution. If I gotta reiterate, that's where I'm a loser.
What the hell going on?
I'm generous in that type of ruse.
Nah.
She ain't got a conscience. She's okay with being a little absurd and pompous. That's because I kill it, then stick around just to haunt it. Waiting on my thank you, be grateful that I would even let you watch it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. Tonight we've got an AFC matchup in store for you as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the New England Patriots. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. Out of his end zone, here comes Jalen Reagor. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. In motion, right goes Smith-Schuster. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Yeah.
What you doing?
What do you mean what I'm doing?
I kept trying to call you, but I feel like you
A tough spot
I reset
here
my
on their
phone.
opening
It felt like I was
drive.
supposed to
This is
what?
3rd and 7.
I reset my phone. Yeah.
What's wrong?
Now
Messenger just be black. The screen had my face, but it be black. I don't know why I keep doing that shit.
Gets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It started doing it yesterday. I uninstalled it.
Turn to a trusted
I had an
familiar face in that
update
3rd down
the other day, and I
situation.
just been shitty ever
Good
since.
receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside.
Yeah, I do got to do another coat.
Yeah, sometimes you
But it ain't gonna dry today. It ain't gonna dry tonight. It ain't gonna be dry tomorrow.
Take it to another spot and trying to get
It says it got to be dry before I put another coat on. So I figured when we goes out tomorrow, I can just get it.
Throwing Jones.
Yes.
But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
They'll take over 1st down 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Wilson. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
Well, you could almost see his eyes light up defensively. I mean, as a linebacker, that's about as quick as you can get to a quarterback.
So what did your 3rd grade teacher teach you about straight lines, right? As soon as you have those, you take full advantage of them. He found a gap in the offensive line, got to the quarterback, and put him on the deck.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers.
Daniel, you just bumped my nigga off the fucking road. You don't even play defense, yo. For that defense, you run into my man every time he pull off.
So consecutive interceptions here.
Look at you.
In this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, 11.
The tight end Henry here in motion.
21.
From the 29, Jones buying time to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision to go with picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the 1st down.
They send Parker in motion left.
Here we go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
On second down, it's Stevenson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
No score after one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, here's Stevenson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 33 and a first.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. The pass to Henry is intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series because drives like that, that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him up already in this opening.
Judon there to bring him down.
I think what we just saw their partner was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
Here's 2nd and 10. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Running left, it's Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. Open man here is Conklin. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Abanikanda on 1st and 10. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Rodgers with a keeper. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Aaron Rodgers scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Jets post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Next score, Jets 7, Patriots nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Here's Rager. He's going to bring this one out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Bourne going to go in motion right here.
Looking to throw on second down.
Jones. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
They've given him some different
Jazzy get up at 6 o'clock. Jazzy, set your alarm. Set your alarm.
He's hoping he's got to play dial.
Jazzy gets up at 6.
Of whatever the defense throws at him.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
21, 21, 21. 11, 11.
Jones on third down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. 11, 11.
They send Parker in motion left.
12. Here we go. 11, 11.
Jones now throwing on first down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
21, 21, 21. 11, 11.
To throw on second and 10. Jones. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Brings up third
21,
down.
21, 21.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And they find the open man. That's complete.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 43. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line.
And the Patriots first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Hunter Henry brings
He's a
it
cheater.
in.
He got cheating ass glitch. This nigga ran all into my man.
The way in. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry, 43 yards.
And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Chad Ryland now to add the PAT.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock.
Oh, the turnover fast continues.
This nigga get to stand on his spots. He get to stand on his spots with my man. My man getting bumped off and shit.
Into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Flushed out right. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a first down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. This one finds Wilson downfield.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers now on first down.
Fuck out of here.
Intercepted a third time. It's Kyler Duggan who picks it. And the Pats are going to have it here just past the 25.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, get set.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Throwing on first down. Jones. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kendrick Bourne in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of his first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. This taken in at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half. Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Ball again on second down. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Here's Hall again. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's 2nd and 7. On second down, a run with Hall. And he'll be tackled at the 45, following a gain of just 2.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers.
What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Won't have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half. They're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
Still slow.
It's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough. Handoff running left. Here's Hall.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Rodgers wants to change the look. The give now to Abanikanda.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Aaron Rodgers hitting Allen Lazard. And the Jets have got it back to within a score.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Zerline good with a PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Here's Rager. He's going to bring this one out. And he returns this to the 22.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Jones. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
21.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime, but the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Jets. They lose with the Titans, then they want to be like, they ain't good, the Eagles better than them. No motherfucker want to keep playing with them. I can beat you,
Jets
Mike.
offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very
that motherfucking bounced off that shit.
last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a matter of wills in a
Rust.
lot of ways
them
because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. Caught. It's Wilson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd down and 6. Here's a give to Hall. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The Jets on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now it's Rodgers.
I swear, yo. When he keeps sending me some shit, it be doing something. Man, ain't no fucking way. This man wide open, he like this. Come on, man.
Couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Shit don't make no damn sense.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Rodgers, got to have this one. Pass to Lazard, bringing it in on the crossing route. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield, and when they see openings, take their shots.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. In motion right is Wilson. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
On the handoff, Abanikanda. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Anthony Jennings in that time defensively. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Third down, here's Abanikanda. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of...
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Israel Abanikanda taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
11-11.
Throwing Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. But we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mays used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Hall on a give up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, New York.
Hall again. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's a 2nd and 7. The toss left side for Hall.
Man, boy, why the fuck y'all standing there?
They'll lose yardage back at the 17.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Work to do here with a crowd at fever pitch. 3rd and 9. Back to throw, Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That's to his running back, complete. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Now 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. To throw is Rodgers. And they're going to get it. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that.